7 Item Stone. You know, the first person to tell me about Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis was Ruggles. So my first impressions were that it was absurd. You know, I couldn't really grasp the concept of Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis because Ruggles was distracting me with his greased up muscles. So I didn't really get it. But after seeing the official post of what Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis actually is, I really got excited. I have been enlightened. Yeah, this is rejuvenating the secondary market for Yu-Gi-Oh! And it can continue doing so if Konami doesn't fuck it up. Very important point there, okay? Because Konami in the past has been doing just that, you know, at least for the TCG. And you know what? I'm not gonna blame them 100%. No, truth is, the OCG has an effect on what we do, right? This is all interconnected, interwebbed, so I'll give them a break. But it doesn't take away from all the shitty products they put out, poorly designed sets that have failed and, quite frankly, sank and killed some shops out there that no longer carry Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is upsetting, devastating. Probably entire communities of players and collectors, blah, 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 that don't have a place to be to celebrate Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay? What's the deal, right? You know, the meta, the standard format, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Standard meta format. People have been complaining about it for years. Ever since, what's it called? Pendulums. And that's why Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis does not have pendulums. Really listening to the crowd here. And no links either. I love links, okay? I don't mind the links. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns. I even like, what's it called? Arc V. Not as much as Reigns though. But it's all still really good stuff, you know? But no more stinky linkies or poopy pendulums, okay? Not in Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis. And what it really has done, again, is boost the secondary market. Everybody talks about Pokemon and all this crap with MTG and all that, and I respect it too. Hey, I understand. But a lot of that is artificial bullshit. And yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Does have people in here that do buyouts, targeted buyouts. It does have a little bit of that here. Probably a lot, but probably not as much because people don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! Has as much value as the other three out there. One Piece, MTG, Pokemon. And I've always looked at it as good. Okay, that's why I've always preferred the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market over anything else. Okay, I know there's bigger money in those, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Has always been a bit easier to track on what has value, at least for me. All that artificial shit, it gets to a point where you can't even get into it, okay? With Yu-Gi-Oh!, the little guy can actually get in. But the main takeaway is that no ban list, no forbidden list, just point system for cards, bringing back OG cards like Pot of Greed, right? Meme cards are back. And I've always was thinking, ever since they printed stuff like Bonanza, right? Why are they printing all these OG cards when they plan to totally snipe out the Time Wizard community and all the Edison and shit? You know, why are they reprinting these things? The old school products with the old cards. Probably more so this stuff, Stampede, you know? And putting Pot of Greed in the tins, you know, that wasn't just a gimmick. That was in preparation for Genesis. And that's the real deal. You saw this kind of coming, but you really couldn't know exactly what their move was. Probably everybody thought there was going to be like a huge ban list that would bring all the cards back, like Pot of Greed and all that, but no. Entirely new format. Rare Konami W. But will it stay a W? We hope so. There's good pricing for the first events. Whenever that is, I'm not here to get into the details. Just want you to know, I think the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market's back, right? I was going to sell into the down market. Ever since the announcement of Genesis, this is like the beginning of the up market. And it's doing really well. Been selling a crap load of cards. I've got so many Platinum Secret Rares and QCRs that are just flying off. The OG from Bonanza, okay? A lot of Bonanza cards going hot, okay? And you've got value in the tins now. See what I'm saying here? Value is being distributed throughout Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, and it's gonna continue to do so as long as the events go well. And if not, at least the anticipation of the hype. So, it's crazy. It's not financial advice, bruh. It's just, I'm feeling like this is nice. This is nice to see. Okay, I'm getting my orders canceled. Okay, I bought Pot of Greeds canceled, so that's a good sign. It's a bad sign of that seller, but good sign for the market, right? You guys need to sell those pot of greeds, maybe. And anybody holding Ultimate Rare Maxis, oh my God, I would sell into the Maxi market. I mean, if not soon, then, you know, because the hype is real right now. I think they could have had a better rollout. You know, they told some creators ahead of time. I don't care about that. I guess it's cool or sucks. I don't know. But the promo they did, the ad or the trailer they did was very minimal. It was bullshit. Okay, you guys could have done way better than that, especially for something so monumentous. Okay, a huge change in YGO TCG history here. Don't know if the OCG is gonna adapt this format. That's another interesting thing. So what's up with that? The logo sucks. Okay, I mean, Genesis, it's a huge thing. I mean, take it from the Bible here, buddy. I mean, if you're gonna use a name like that, it's pretty grandiose. So, I mean, but that's it. They made a decision. It's Genesis. Konami is satanic, making a mockery of the Bible. Oh boy. But yeah, so here we are. Sorry, Yuya. Sorry, Playmaker, dude. It sucks.